Hi guys, welcome to the last lesson where we'll do a final post-production of this image. I have a light mix version saved, as well as a version for lower contrast. I save it this way. Let's place all the masks in the file, including z-depth. I will select the sky and create an alpha channel. I will add the sun render element and increase the sun's strength in some parts of the image. Use the screen blending mode. Now let's add the volumetric render element. I'll use the z-depth layer as a mask and make it work only in the background by inverting the mask. Use the screen mode as well and adjust the opacity. I will group it together and mask out the sky as it is too bright at the moment. The alpha mask I have created is not good. I will use an alpha render element for 3ds Max. Sky is gray because of the fog. I will use levels to make it black. Now it looks way better. I will add a bit of white here to make the transition smoother. Let's select the sky and make it darker and more contrasty using levels. I will also desaturate it as it's too blue now. I will add the contrast to the whole image using curves. Next, let's add a LUT. I will make it less strong by lowering the opacity. I will add a black mask to the layer with less contrast and add it only to the very dark elements, like people or cars. I will additionally paint it in some areas. I think the sky reflection in the facade is too saturated now. I will select it and using a selective color adjustment, I will remove a bit of the cyan color. I will do it again using the saturation adjustment. I will duplicate this layer and paint some parts which are too cyan as well. I will add another LUT. This time I will use a bluish one. I will add a bit of vibrancy to the image, but I will remove saturation. I will add curves again and add a bit more contrast. Too much. I will lower the opacity. I think we have too much contrast on the road though. I will select it and remove contrast. I will paint out some parts to make it connected to the image. Then, let's add vignetting to the image. I will paint out the dark part from the road. Let's group it together and call it CC. As before, I will add the overlay. I will duplicate it to make it stronger. I will group it to keep the file organized. Last step is to paint some snow using brushes. I will put the link to the brushes I use below the video. This brush looks awesome. It matches the tires nicely. I will mask it out here. I will make it darker in some parts. I will use this brush as well. It looks like a fog or steam. I really like it. I will lower the opacity though. I will add it here as well, and I will mask out this person. I will add a bit of this layer on top of him though. Great. Let me show you the progress. Okay, that's it for this module. Now it's time for your move. Create your images from scratch. See you soon in the next module.